Hi, my name is Abigail Naas, and today I'm going to be discussing driverless cars. So automobiles have evolved greatly over the past century, and their pattern shows no sign of them slowing down. Automated vehicles are finally here, and they are probably the most anticipated topic when discussing human innovation. Automated vehicles are self-driving cars that require no human control in order for them to operate. This is possible by combining many different forms of technology with one another, requiring sensors and softwares to control, navigate, and drive the vehicle. However, though automated vehicles are an exciting prospect, they also bring concerns into whether society should trust driverless cars or not. That's why I'm here to tell you that they will bring more benefits than harm in regard to safety, because they will decrease traffic incidents, they will ease traffic and pollution, and they will allow people to have more spare time. Safety is the largest priority when it comes to the road, and to ensure the well-being of others, it is important and necessary to ensure driverless cars will do their part to help sustain that safety. The technology integrated into autonomous cars supplies several safety outlets. As stated by Jamie Deaton and Crystal Geisler in their article How Driverless Cars Will Work, Google has had a fleet of driverless cars since 2009, and they've driven 500,000 miles without a crash. While human-caused accidents happen constantly, Google has tested their autonomous cars, and the results have come back all positive. The cars contain LiDAR, which stands for Light Detection and Ranging. This technology acts as a radar, but is much more accurate. It maps points in space and forms a 3D model, and it pinpoints stationary objects such as traffic lights, crosswalks, and telephone poles. But it also gets moving objects such as pedestrians and other vehicles. However, some would agree that driverless cars should not be used in the future because they are still imperfect. It is difficult to trust technology that is so new and far from being perfect, and there is a need for more testing before society can officially rely on it. Even with an autonomous car, they can still get in an accident. Recently, there was a car wreck with a Tesla Model 3, and Jason Turncy, in his article on the website Jalopnik, describes what happened at the scene. Basically, a Tesla was going at a high speed and crashed into a cop car, and the cop car crashed into the car that it pulled over on the side of the road, and the driver was not capable of taking control of the vehicle because they were not actively engaged in the driving, but instead checking on the dog in the back seat. Therefore, in this case, the driver was the cause of the accident because they did not keep their eyes on the road, and as mentioned earlier, the technology of the driverless car is still not perfect nor ready for total autonomy. Therefore, drivers should still be aware of the car's actions and be ready to take control if needed. Brake pedals and other safety options are optional if in case of emergencies. In order for driverless cars to maintain level and safety on the road, they just need to be safer than the average driver. And driver errors are the most common accidents for car crashes. According to the article, Human Error as a Cause of Vehicle Crashes, the author states, some 90% of motor vehicle crashes are caused at least in part of human error. This is because humans easily get distracted, whether they're multitasking or their attention goes somewhere else. This does not happen with robots because they have one job and one job only, and that's to drive the car safely. Also, some people are not responsible enough to drive a car because they decide to drunk drive. Although it's not smart, people still do it, and it can cause people to drive recklessly and increase the chances of a car wreck. Although robots cannot get drunk, and they can only get your vehicle to and from your destination safely. In the long run, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages of the new car. Many accidents caused by human error, and this can be reduced with driverless cars because it will have its undivided attention on the road. Many people have cars today, resulting in them being the largest cause of traffic and pollution. Most people have experienced the inconvenience of sitting behind a massive cars on the road for hours. This not only wastes your time and gas, but also may lead to road rage. Therefore, minimizing traffic would significantly improve how people transport today. Humans naturally make a stop-and-go traffic, and this is because the number of vehicles combined with the human actions such as lane changes, merges, or pressing the brake because of unnatural certainty. Google CEO Sergey Brin has demonstrated that vehicles could potentially operate as fleeting cars. This would improve vehicles' efficiency and eliminate the stop-and-go traffic. Commuting would be easier, and it would also save people money and gas. In the article, How Automated Car Platoon Works, it states, Self-driving cars may soon have the capability to talk to each other, form platoon on the highway, and this is from the U.S. Department of Transportation. In other words, because the cars will be able to communicate with each other, they could travel closer together, for example like a train, and the car at the front of the platoon would control how fast the cars are going and where the cars are going. This would contribute to the stop-and-go traffic and have a smoother traffic flow, reducing commuting time and will increase highway capacity. In addition to increasing highway capacity, this would not only save the government money, which may help free up funds, and that could be used to invest in other assets such as education. People tend to spend a lot of their time driving because people need to focus on the road, and constantly time is wasted sitting at traffic signals or in traffic jams. And one of the most intriguing things about the autonomous car is the productivity that can be generated from the time in the car. People will be able to spend their travel time getting work done or catching some needed rest, and many researchers have identified the innovation of self-driving vehicles as a source of greater productivity and efficiency in human lives and the world. Considering the benefits that self-driving cars have to offer in society in terms of safety, traffic pollution, and coupled up with the amount of spare time people have, it is evident that driverless cars stand to change the future in a significant way. Most people are affected by our cars because it is one of the most popular modes of transportation. In conclusion, technology has an advancement that will benefit society greatly and offers a way to make traveling more practical. It only makes sense that we take advantage of it. Furthermore, using driverless cars will increase drivers' confidence and assure pedestrians of their safety. Driverless cars not only may change the way people live in a positive way, but also may save the lives of those traveling in them. Thank you.